Something is wrong. I'm not seeing. Okay, something's wrong here. What's wrong? I'm not seeing. Ah, there it is. Okay. You weren't seeing anything wrong, but I was. All right, well, I'm Seth Hillary Jackson, and as usual, I got to finish setting up. I got a bunch of windows I got to click on before I can finally. Okay, that's not working. Okay, let me click on this one, and then I'll come back to that one. What do you mean terminated? Okay. Okay, that one's working. Now let's see if this one's working. No, that one's not working. Oh, there it is. It's working. Okay. I see. All right. I think all my windows are working now. Now all I got to do is get everything lined up. Because I got to keep an eye on multiple windows here. No, that's not the one. That's the one. Okay. So, oh no, still not lined up. Okay. This is very complicated. This shouldn't be so complicated. But I got to get all these windows lined up. That's not right. Okay. Let's try again. Okay, now my windows are lined up. Oh, thank you, Sir Xander. I haven't even started yet, and you've already sent me 10 roses. Thank you so much. Hey, Braden. Thank you, Sir Xander, for the roses and the follow. You are so awesome. I really appreciate it. And I haven't even started yet. I remember you. I'm so glad to hear that. So I am live. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Seth Hillary Jackson, and I'm here to do original songs for you, and also to tell you some stories and just kind of ramble. Because I was born a rambling man. You know, I should play that song. I usually don't play covers. I do occasionally play Grateful Dead covers, but you know, the Allman Brothers, they're very closely, they were good friends with the Dead, and they used to actually jam together sometimes. Can I play Rembrandt's Star? Well, I wasn't going to start with that one. I could start with that one. I was going to start with something else, but sure. For you, Catherine, I will play Rembrandt's Star. Because I'm always honored when somebody requests a song that I wrote. I know, I'm here to do songs I wrote, but still, it's an honor. So I'm going to start off with a request from Catherine. Oh, that's awesome, Nat, or K-Nat. You got my merch. That is amazing. Thank you so much for doing that and supporting me, and I hope you're enjoying the merch. Which one did you get? Tell me which one you got. I'm gonna start the song. All the greatest paintings ever made would pale next to your angel face. Your heaven's greatest work of art, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. A night sky brushed with a silvery glow. You and me on a blanket below. I marvel at how beautiful you are, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. If I never see the moon again, if tomorrow never comes, I'll be fulfilled, I'll be content, 'cause you've taught me what it means to love. I'm the happiest man in all of creation. These moments are a revelation. As I look through the window to your heart, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. The morning's gonna come again, the sun is gonna rise, this picture-perfect night will end, but this love of ours will never die. I take your hand and I kiss your lips. Your very presence is a gift. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. With the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. Yes, this song is out. It's my second most recent single. It was out in July, and it's on Spotify. It's on my website. You can download it from my website. Oh, you got the Gratitude and a Heartbeat hoodie and a long haul shirt. Thank you. Thank you so much. I might have to do those songs because you bought the merch. Thank you, Nathan. Yeah, my hacker story went viral. So, I just posted another video of my song, I Want to Go Viral. So, let's see. Oh, Julia, thank you for sharing the live. And I'm glad you like my voice. Thank you, Tessa. So, is that Allie? Yeah, so my song's on Spotify and all the streaming platforms. There is a link in my bio. It'll take you to my website, to all my streaming platforms. Not all of them, but the main ones. And my social media. So you can follow me on all of those platforms. Thank you, Kitty. I'm so glad you like my voice. And thank you, Madison, for the follow. Oh, Chloe. Okay, I'll look forward to seeing you again. And thank you, Barry, for the follow. Let's see. Thank you, Braden, for the share. Thank you, Zari, for the follow. And thank you, Tessa, for the share. And Slinky for the follow. And Ella for the follow. And Kitty for the follow. I'm so glad you liked the song. Madison and Allie. I was been thinking about going live, in the afternoon. Oh, thank you, Jackie, for 2 roses. And I can never make it. I was going to make it. I almost made it today, but I had to do something else in the afternoon. And, with my chronic fatigue, I got to be careful about when I go live. So I'm thinking I want to try. Tomorrow night I can't go live. If I can make it in the afternoon, I will. Because I know some people have to go to bed. My favorite artist, I'm what they call a deadhead, which means I'm a big fan of the Grateful Dead. Oh, I don't want you to have to go either, but I'm glad you were here. Okay, so KNat bought my merch, so I'm going to do the song that inspired some of the merch he bought. So I have several songs that I've done this with, that I've taken a line and I've created merch out of it. And this is the first of those. And I actually have this song. I just feel like the line that I used to create merch from this song is possibly the best line I ever wrote. I feel like it's the closest I'll ever get to the meaning of life. Although I do have one other song like that. I probably should make merch out of that too, but let me do this one first. I'm just laying low, got no place to go, but I've got time. I don't need a car, I've got guitar and this song of mine. Maybe I should be bored, just me and these four walls. Maybe I should have more, but I'm fine living small. Not a whole lot going on, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going wrong, not a whole lot. Got gratitude and a heartbeat. What more do I really need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I like what I've got. I've had a bite to eat. Got 2 shoes on my feet and a place called home. My body works okay. The bills will all get paid and I like this song. Maybe I could have more, but I can have a lot less. Maybe I can afford a little time with no stress. Not a whole lot going on, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going wrong, not a whole lot. Got gratitude and a heartbeat. What more do I really need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I like what I've got. There are crazy days that tire me out to the bone. It's fine sometimes if the world wants to leave me alone. Not a whole lot going on, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going wrong, not a whole lot. Got gratitude and a heartbeat. What more does anyone need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. So, in case you didn't get figured out, that song, I actually wrote that song. It was originally called Not a Whole Lot. But the line, gratitude and a heartbeat, what more does anyone need? I feel like that was totally awesome. And that inspired me to create merch. So I have like 8 different items, including t-shirts and I think hoodies and posters and coffee mugs with that line. And you can get it at my website, SethHillaryJackson.com. And again, there's a link in my bio, which you can copy and paste into your browser or click on, depending on which platform you're watching from. And that'll take you to my website and my streaming platforms and my social media, etc. And you can get the merch at my website. So, I'm so glad you love the song. Thank you, Maddie, for the follow. I'm so glad you needed to hear the song. Thank you, Allie. Somebody mentioned this, Braden, I don't know if you're still here, but somebody mentioned that song the other day, but I don't know it. Walker, I know that song. I mean, I don't know how to play it. I could look it up. I mean, it's a great song, but I'm a songwriter, so I'm generally here. And also, Kitty, I'm a songwriter, so I'm really here to do my originals, although occasionally I can be talked into doing a Grateful Dead cover because I'm such a deadhead. So, K-Nat, you didn't get your other... I don't know. It should be. I thought they were all shipped together. I'm using. I shouldn't admit this. Not any problem admitting it. But these companies. This is the great thing about being an artist now. I don't have to order like 100 T-shirts or whatever, and then try to have an inventory, and then I have to put up the money up front. These companies make it like one at a time. It's called a drop shipping company. Oh, thank you. Sheket, Bavakasha, right? So, I thought I got a notice. I remember getting a notice that I thought they were all shipped together. Um, I know a few words of Hebrew. I learned a little bit of Hebrew when I was a yeled, and I was at wait. I forgot how to say school. So I don't know. Maybe I can. I'll see if I can find out from the shipping company. So I hope it'll come. But I thought they were all shipped together, and they were shipped from Europe for some reason. Because one of the items was only available in Europe, and I didn't know this in advance, so they shipped it from Europe. So the whole shipment, I was told, came from Europe. Oh, thank you, Sheket. Yeah, I forgot like almost every bit of Hebrew that I once knew. But I did go to Hebrew school, and I was a really good student for the first like 3 months of Hebrew school. Then I got the flu, and I missed a week, and I just like never caught up. And then we switched Hebrew schools, and I just stopped even studying. I'm really glad you like the shirts and the hoodie. So okay, well you ordered the Darkness is for Dreaming. I can do that song next. And you ordered Long Haul, which I don't know. I always hate to do that. I hesitate to do that song because I don't know. I just wonder, people who don't have long COVID or don't know anybody with it, if they would even relate to the song. But I really like this song. And again, I did create a shirt out of the hook line of this shirt and of this song. And I mean, this song's meaningful because I hope it'll be an inspiration to anybody who's ever felt hopeless, depressed, like all is lost. When you've lost another battle and you're staring at the wall and you struggle to remember what you're living for, and the ever-growing shadows are the only thing you see. Trust that you're right where you need to be. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness can be healing. It's a place that we all know, a place we need to go. Darkness is for dreaming. Just you, your thoughts and feelings can seem too much to face. But if it doesn't kill you, you know what they say. In the middle of the tunnel, you can still imagine light and the possibilities in the sunshine. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness can be healing. It's a place that we all know, a place we need to go. Darkness is for dreaming. You'll be up and down, you'll be lost and found. That place of doubt is where you work it out. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness is revealing. It's a place to take it slow, where hope has room to grow. Darkness is for dreaming. It's a place to start again. An unexpected friend. Darkness is for dreaming. Oh, thank you so much, Arisa, for 2 heart puffs, and Maddie for the dolphin, and Addie for the share, and Maddie for the heart me. I really appreciate that. And yes, Shekat, I have merch, and some of them are made from, most of them, a lot of them are made from lines of my songs, including that one. So I have merch that says "Darkness is for Dreaming," and the other song I just did, you know, "Gratitude in a Heartbeat." What more does anyone need? And thank you, Trey, for the follow. Thank you, Sab, for the share. I'm so glad you like it, Lacey. K-Nat, are you still here? If you're still here, oh, you are still here. I see that you're still here. If you want, I can do long haul, since you bought the long haul merch also. You bought a long haul shirt, right? So for those of you who don't know, I have long COVID, which is also known as long haul COVID. So as I often do, I take my struggles, and there are many. Oh, thank you, Sheket, for the rose. And there are many, and I like to, you know, turn them into something positive if I can. So I make songs. I write songs. So like I have a category of songs on my website. You know, I've had them all categorized actually. And one category is mental health songs. So I think this one counts as a mental health song. And this is, you know, if you have, hey, Laura! So, you know, I don't know if you have long COVID or you know anybody who has it, but, oh, thank you for the dolphin, Sheket. If I didn't say that already, and for the rose. And another rose, thank you. And another dolphin. And another rose, thank you. I just want my head on a pillow, my body flat out on a bed, the afternoon sun through my window. I'm tired of feeling half dead. I thought it would pass like a cold or a flu. I can't believe the nightmare this has turned into. It's a long haul, an uphill marathon with a lead ball. I have to drag along like an endless climb, a daily grind with all the strength I can find. It's a long haul, one small step at a time. I truly hate the whole notion of learning to live like this. I'm gonna have to keep hoping someday the fog will lift. If you know how I feel, you're not in this alone. You got someone who cares, someone who knows. It's a long haul, an uphill marathon with a lead ball. I have to drag along like an endless climb, a daily grind with all the strength I can find. It's a long haul, one small step at a time. I wish more people were aware there's real danger in the air, and it's a long haul, one small step at a time. Thank you for the heart, me Sheket. So Maddie, I also have depression often, and that song was, about my long COVID, but I have written songs about depression. In fact, I'm going to do one for you. Oh, thank you for the, what is that called? The love. Is that called the Love Me or something like that? I can see the picture, but I can't see the name of the item you're sending me. And I really appreciate you sending me these gifts. It means a lot to me. So Maddie, this song, I actually have this on my website. This is one song that I have on my website, but not on Spotify. And I was thinking I should put it on Spotify, but you know what? This will give you a reason to go to my website, because that's the only place you can get this song. So this one, I really like the song because thank you, Callie, because it says a lot about my way of looking at things. Yes, I do have songs on Spotify, so there's a link in my bio. That takes you to a smart link with all my other links, my website, my Spotify, my social media, my other platforms. I'm on several streaming platforms. Oh, which reminds me, I should check my other window to see if there are any comments in the chat, which there are not. But it's nice to check, right? I should check every so often. So this song, I want to play the song this is for, okay. It's hard to say which is my favorite song that I wrote. It changes, like maybe the last song I wrote or the last song I played. But I like this one because this one says something about how I approach things. I can hardly lift a hand. It's such a strain to take a breath. So much effort just to stand. All I want to do is rest. I don't even know what I'm depressed about. Maybe it would help to get my feelings out. But I don't even want to write this song. It's such a struggle and I'm not that strong. I'd rather lay in bed all day long. I don't even want to write this song. I could fall to the abyss, or I could take this as a test. If you're listening to this, you'll know I somehow pushed ahead. I want to take what's in my heart and sing it to the world. But no matter what I say, seems like I'm never heard. I don't even want to write this song. It's such a struggle and I'm not that strong. I'd rather lay in bed all day long. I don't even want to write this song. Maybe I'll make it, just taking it line by line. I can see it taking shape, rhyme by rhyme. I think I'm really gonna write this song. It's such a struggle, but I guess I'm strong. I'd rather lay in bed all day long. But I think I'm gonna write this song. I'd rather lay in bed all day long. But I think I'm gonna write this song. Looks like I'm really gonna write this song. I can't believe I'm gonna write this song. Oh, thank you, Maddie, for the roses, 9 of them, and check it for 3 dolphins and another rose. And I'm so glad you like it, Megan. Or Megan, and Tess, thank you. Lily, thank you. I love you too. Thank you, Macy, for sharing. I hope to see you again soon, Tess. I hope to see you again soon, Lily. And I'm so glad you like the songs. Okay. So what do we got now? Oh, you know what I have not done yet? I have not done my latest single. Can you believe that? I've been on here how long? I've been on here almost a half an hour, and I haven't even done my latest single yet. So that means it's time for my latest single. And for those of you who already know, or those of you who don't know, there is, oh, thank you for the follow, Sophie. I hope to see you again soon, Callie. So, there is an explicit word in this song, which I can't say on at least one platform. The one most of you are on doesn't like this sort of thing. So I'm going to keep it family friendly by singing a substitute word for that explicit word. Thank you, K-Nat. You too. I hope you'll hang around, but if you're not, good night and see you next time. And thanks for getting the merch, and I'll see if I can figure out what happened to that shipment. So anyway, you'll know which the substitute word is. It's in the second line, and it rhymes with Twitter. Twitter. He calls it X. I still call it Twitter. Either way, that site has gone into the spitter. Name calling, rage trolling, lies and outright slander. Elon reposting Nazi propaganda. Lies move at the speed of light. No one cares what's wrong or what's right. People spit out insults to that space. They never say straight to your face. Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Hey, Cesar. Take a look at Newsmax, take a look at Fox. The way they talk to us, they think we're dumb as rocks. Non-stop, over the top, poison for the mind. 24/7, all outrage all the time. A creation of malignant dreams. A well-oiled hate machine. Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Anti-social. 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 Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. They're fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Hey, Claire. Hey, Courtney. Thank you, John, for the share. Thank you, Layla, for the follow. Thank you, Phoebe, for the follow. So, that's, I guess, kind of, we could consider that a political song. So it's time for my PSA to say, please get out and vote if you're old enough. And I don't know if I should tell you who I'm voting for. Hey, Chloe, you're back. It's, talking politics is so dangerous these days, but I will say that I agree with Taylor Swift. And I think, and I've done my research, so please do yours. And if you're old enough to vote, make sure you do it. This election is, I can't even possibly overstate, I should say, the importance of this election. Good night, K-Nat, and you stay safe too. And thank you, oh, Joey, thank you for the, what is that? Please tell me what that is. This is, oh, and thank you, Joey, for the It's Corn. Please tell me what the first one is called, because I can see the picture, and I can't see the name of it. And I want to thank you properly. So please tell me what that first one was. And thank you for 10 roses, Joey. So somebody, if not Joey, somebody please tell me the name of that first item that Joey sent me, so I can properly thank you for, oh, and Kaylee, thank you for the rose. Is my view count high? I can't see my view count from here. Oh, it's a postcard. Thank you for the postcard. I really appreciate the postcard. It was a postcard. I don't think I've gotten one of those before. 132. Oh my goodness. So, you know, since I am in the dangerous territory of political songs, I might as well do another one, right? Because that's just the way it is. And this one goes like this. Turn on the news, there's endless raging and whining about groomers, elites, and radical thugs coming after us. Somebody's trying real hard to keep us divided, as the haters keep searching for things to make sound scandalous. It's easy to get swept up in this culture war, till you see who the outrage machine is really working for. There's a trail to the boss's door. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Owners of private jets get richer and richer, as the fountain of fear's favored party cuts their taxes. Their 5 men in robes made it legal to bribe politicians, 'cause that's really all a super PAC is. It's pay to play like their corporate donors want it. You and me take a back seat to their profits. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. They know voters would kick them to the curb if we were watching what they do. So they get us mad and they keep us scared, 'cause they sure don't want us to. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Who pulls the levers? Go get her. Follow the money. Thank you so much, Kaylee, for the... Again, I can't tell what that is called. Please tell me what that's called. I can see the picture. Thank you, Charlotte. And thank you, Maddie. You bought one of my albums. That is so awesome to hear that. Anybody else who wants to buy any of my albums or merch, my website is SethHillaryJackson.com. And again, there is a link in my bio. You can either, depending on which platform you're on, you can click on it or you can copy it and paste it into your browser. And that will take you to a smart link or a link tree or whatever you want to call it. That has all my links to my website, to my streaming platforms, Spotify, etc., to my social media, and you can follow me on all platforms. Also, you can... Hey, Sully. Thank you, Claire. Oh, Sully, for the ice cream cone, thank you so much. So, Kaylee, I still would like to know what that item was that you sent me, so I can properly thank you for it. So, where was I? I'm losing my train of thought. I'm getting old. Oh, thank you, Andre. Um, so, anyway, wherever I was. Oh, balance. You know, actually, I was originally planning on opening the show with Balance, but somebody requested another song. So I opened with that, and I haven't done Balance yet. So I will do Balance because you like it. I like it too. This falls under the category, I've placed it on my website under the category of mental health songs. Oh, thank you, Gracie, for the follow. And hey, Jess, how are you? Good to see you. I'm the life of the party. I'm a loner. I'm an alpha go-getter or a pushover. I'm a mover and a shaker or a loser and a faker. It's too much up and down. It's time to find some level ground. I need a little balance, a little middle of the road. A little easy does it, a little steady as she goes. If it's full speed ahead, or lying in bed, or riding in between the two extremes, the challenge is balance. Let me stop for a minute and breathe deeply. Sort out the facts from all the feelings. It's no major intervention. The key is staying centered all through the ups and downs. Eyes out for that level ground. I need a little balance, a little middle of the road. A little easy does it, a little steady as she goes. If it's full speed ahead, or lying in bed, or riding in between the two extremes, the challenge is balance. It's not about going for greatness. It's not about giving up. It's knowing when good enough's enough. I need a little balance, a little middle of the road. A little easy does it, a little steady as she goes. If it's full speed ahead, or lying in bed, or riding in between the two extremes, the challenge is balance. Oh, the challenge is balance. Oh, thank you, Kara, for the rose. Thank you, Gross Ant, for the follow. I'm so glad you like it, Claire. You know, sometimes I send discount codes to my people who are signed up for the Seth Heads newsletter. I don't have one off the top of my head. I don't have any available at this moment right now. You know, every so often I put them on sale. I could, you know, maybe I should do that next time, is have a code ready for the people on my live. That might be a good idea. You can sign up at my website, SethHillaryJackson.com, where you can also stream and download my music, get my merch, and other stuff. All the stuff you can do on an artist website. I have a bio there. You can read about me. I have some pictures. I have some press, you know, what they've said about me in the press. Only the good stuff, of course. There haven't really been that much bad stuff, if any at all, really. But if there was, I wouldn't put it on my website. a song I haven't done in a while. You know, I haven't done a sad song yet. And this one is, oh, thank you, Francesca, for the follow. This one is, I like to say, sad in the most positive way possible. We've both been busy these days, haven't had much to say. Neither one of us seems to mind it that way. We don't go out anymore, we never touch anymore. We both seem to have one foot out the door. We were in love, but now it's time. You go your way and I'll go mine. Let's make this a goodbye with affection. There's no regret, no bad intentions, no drama, no deception. Just two people headed in opposite directions. We've no way to work it all out, nothing to argue about. We both want different things, there's just no common ground. You know, we had a good run, we just ran out of sun. I'm always gonna smile when I look back on us. We were in love, but now it's time. You go your way and I'll go mine. Let's make this a goodbye with affection. There's no regret, no bad intentions, no drama, no deception. Just two people headed in opposite directions. I am who I am, you are who you are. It's nobody's fault, we just grew apart. We were in love, but now it's time. You go your way and I'll go mine. Let's make this a goodbye with affection. There's no regret, no bad intentions, no drama, no deception. Just two people headed in opposite directions. We're just two people headed in opposite directions. Opposite directions. Opposite directions. Thank you, David and Claire. You know, it brings me joy to know that I'm bringing you joy. Thank you, Sophie. I'm so glad you liked the song. Oh, Kara, thank you for 2 roses. Thank you, Malika, for sharing the live. 100 people watching at the same time right now, at this exact moment. Wow, that's amazing. I'm so glad to hear this. I can't even see that on from where I am because, oh wait, maybe I can't see it. Oh no, it doesn't tell me how many. It doesn't say how many people are currently watching. It shows how many people have checked in at some point or another, but it doesn't say how many are currently online. And that's amazing. 200. I think that could be the most I've ever had. I'm so glad you people are enjoying what I'm doing and feel like it's worth your time to watch me. Which means that I'm going to have to do another meaningful song. Oh, somebody's leaving. Who's leaving? Kia. Oh, I will do a song because you want to hear one and I want to play one. So this is a song that I wrote. Actually, somebody messaged me and said, we need more songs about peace. I thought, okay, maybe I should do that. If I can think of something that hasn't been said in like 100 or 1,000 other anti-war songs. So here's what I came up with. The soldiers and the missiles, the rubble of the buildings, the ever-growing toll of death. I can't fathom all the killing. I sit in my comfortable living room, thousands of miles away, trying to come up with something deep and important to say. But the evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to unleash. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. The song won't stop an army. I can't undo the bombing. But if I could touch a single heart, at least that would be something. So I'll send this one simple message out to anyone I can. It shouldn't be a whole lot to ask for. Just be kind to your fellow man. The evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to preach. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. I picture a time when armies and guns are replaced by cooperation. 'Cause every impossible dream come true starts with the imagination. The evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to teach. All I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. All I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. So here's one more song about peace. Thank you, Claire. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Kia, for the follow. Thank you, Shelby. I'm so glad you like it. Winnie the Pooh. Okay, I'll take that. Thank you, well, I don't want to say that word, but thank you. And thank you for, I can't see your name because it's black against black background. Thank you, Sophie, for the share. Oh, so that song also, that's one of the ones I told you I have merch from, I've taken lines from lyrics that I feel like stand by themselves, and I've made merch. And that's one of the songs. So the line, every impossible dream come true starts with the imagination. I thought that is such a good line. I just want to, put that message out on its own. So if you want to get some merch with my song lyrics or my album covers, my website is SethHillaryJackson.com. And again, there is a link in my bio, which you can, depending on which platform you're on, you can copy it, or you can click on it or copy and paste it into your browser. That will take you to the smart link, which goes to my website, my streaming platform, and all my social media. So you can follow me all over the place. And you can also, if you go to my website, you can sign up for the Seth Heads newsletter. Thank you. Thank you, Claire. I love you too. Hi, 092. And thank you for the follow. Okay. Let's see. This is 2 lives in a row where I have yet to do any of my country or pop songs. So maybe I should do one. And as long as we're doing songs with positive messages. Now I'm thinking I wonder if there's a line. I haven't even thought about this song. Wait. I wonder if there's a line I can use from this song to make merch from. Well, there is one. It's a lot of words, but then again, with the right design, it could fit into a t-shirt or something. Well, I was going to do a pop song first. Then I could do. You want country? I got this pop song that I think you'll really like. Hey, Olivia. Well, I actually. My main thing is that I'm a songwriter, so I usually am here to do original songs. As I've mentioned, I can occasionally be talked into doing a Grateful Dead cover because I'm such a deadhead. But let me just do this pop song, and I think you'll like it. Like a fighter, beat and broken, feeling like you lost at life. Every fiber barely hoping there's an answer in the night. Wasting time, just wishing on 1,000 stars, praying that the waters part, when in your heart you'll always find the truth. The love brighter than 100 suns, a burning spirit ever young. The miracle you are, it comes down to the love that lives in you. Like a flower, like a painter, you bring color to the world. You're a tower, a true life changer, the sweetest music ever heard. There's no need for wishing on 1,000 stars, praying that the waters part, but in your heart you'll always find the truth. The love brighter than 100 suns, a burning spirit ever young. The miracle you are, it comes down to the love that lives in you. You're the friend that's hard to find. Let the whole world see you shine. Don't be wishing on 1,000 stars, praying that the waters part, when in your heart you'll always find the truth. The love brighter than 100 suns, a burning spirit ever young. The miracle you are, it comes down to the love that lives in you, in you. In you, in you, in you. Oh, thank you, kid. Oh, thank you so much, Kova. Thank you, Sophie. I'm so glad you like it. Thank you, Tier, for the follow. Let's see, what did I miss? Oh, Emiliano, hey, great to see you. Thank you, Sarah, for sharing the live. So that, I was just thinking I could possibly, what do you think if I make merch out of the line, The miracle you are comes down to the love that lives in you. That would be good, right? If I could squeeze that all in. Oh, thank you, Destiny, for the rose. Thank you, Carly. Hey, Evan. Great to see you. I'm so glad you liked it. So now I had some requests to do some country songs. Or at least a country song. Oh, you know, here's one of the first country songs I've ever wrote. I have the words up here, and I haven't bothered to, I haven't gotten around to, I should say. Haven't gotten around to relearning the chords. I really wish I could play this one. But I have other ones that I can play. And since Emiliano is here, and I know he likes this song, I'm going to play this one. I was going to play a different one, but I could play more than one. Oh, thank you, Naya. Thank you, Crumby, for the follow. And everybody, please follow me if you're not already. Okay. And I thought of playing this song because somehow on this platform, and nobody said this tonight, but a lot of people keep telling me, you look like Jim Carrey. And I'm like, I'm not Jim Carrey, but he did inspire a song. Well, I'm not going to tell you the story. I'm just going to play the song. When it comes to my heart, you always use my head. I always use my head. I don't get involved because I know how insane love gets. I read the book about Venus and Mars with my feet firmly on Earth. But I fell for her and blew it real bad, then messed it up worse. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, I sure did catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. She's a homecoming queen. She's the 4th of July. One look at her and I was stark raving out of my mind. We lit a flame till my brain stepped in and said, get a grip on yourself. Now I gotta see her holding hands with somebody else. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, I sure did catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. I use logic, I take calculated risks, but I didn't count on wanting her like this. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, oh man, did I catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you, Brit Boom, for the follow. Thank you, OG Phantom, for the follow. I'm so glad you like it. Abby and Sophie. And Leah, I'm so glad you like it. And Evan, thank you for 3 roses. And for the follow, Abby. Oh, and Matthew. I'm not going to repeat that, but I assume I'll take that as a good thing. From my point of view, that is, not from yours. If it was literal, I hope you didn't mean that literally. So, I don't know. I don't know how much longer I can keep this going. I don't want to, I have my, as I've mentioned before, my chronic fatigue. I have long COVID, so I don't want to overexert and be hit with post-exertional malaise. But, so how often do I go live? I go as often as I can. I have, like I said, I have this long COVID chronic fatigue, so I just kind of do it when I can. Recently I've been going live, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 times a week, and it's been in the evenings. I really want to try to get live in the afternoons, but it's just the schedule and when I can get the energy. I don't schedule my lives because of this chronic fatigue thing, but there is one coming up that I had to schedule because TikTok is having this event where they will promote a live. Now, I don't know, I signed up for it. I don't know if it's going to be granted or not, but I signed up, and let's see if I can give you the time and date where I signed up for it. I think it's next Thursday, is it? Or Wednesday? Maybe it's Wednesday. Yeah. Wednesday, the 23rd at 4 p.m. I've signed up. Now, this is not verified yet, but they're going to give me a 2-hour slot. I don't know if I can go for 2 hours. I've never made it for 2 hours in a live before because, like I said, I don't want to overexert and give myself post-exertional malaise. But thank you so much. It's a Gathawells. Thank you so much. I love you too. I love everybody who's here, and I'm so glad you've joined me and are spending time with me, and you enjoy my music. That really makes my day. And thank you to everybody who has supported me. Let's see, Evan. Evan is the top gifter of the moment right now, of people who are still on here. So I appreciate that, Evan. And Nathan, thank you for the rose. And thank you, Abigail, for the follow. I think I can do a few more songs, because, I don't know, maybe one more? I don't know. Thank you, Soph, for the follow. So I have this other country song I wanted to do. This song, I know I've told the story. If I'm repeating myself, I just like to tell stories, and eventually I run out, so I have to repeat myself. But this song, I got some attention in Nashville, which is really hard to do. Also, that song too, Dumb and Dumber, I almost got my big break. There was a major artist who put it on hold, Joe Diffie, but it got booted by another song, so it didn't get recorded. This one, there was a rumor that, so in Nashville, Tennessee, it's really gotten big. It's bigger than it ever was. There were not as many of them back then, but there were these writers' nights they have where all the songwriters who are trying to get noticed will go out and play their songs. And now they have them like multiple ones every night of the week. But back at the time I wrote this song, there were several of them, and probably the biggest one was at this place called the Broken Spoke. It was the most popular one. And so I was playing there, and I started getting requests for this song. And, to be noticed in Nashville, that's like a huge honor. People are requesting your songs, and there are all these writers out there trying to get noticed. And if you get a request for a song, that's like really flattering. But there was also a rumor starting to go around that that some staff writers and successful hit writers were going out, people with publishers that they had all the connections to the industry, were going out to these writers' nights and stealing songs. And that was a rumor going around. I don't know if it was true, but it was a rumor. And I remember playing the song for a publisher. And the publisher also believed this rumor was true. And he said, don't play that song out anymore because somebody's going to steal it. So I didn't know whether I should listen to them or not because, you know, if you don't play your best songs, you don't get noticed. And if you do play your best songs, somebody can steal it. Well, I don't remember what I did. I think I still played it, but not as often. But nobody's stolen it, and I've registered the copyright on it now. So if you try to steal it, I gotcha. And actually, somebody did try to steal a song of mine recently. But that's another story. Actually, that song was written with the same co-writer who wrote this one with me. Echo Canyon, it's always the same. On this ledge where she stood, called out my name. This big empty silence is all that I hear, but the memory of her voice so clear. She said, I love you, love you, love you at Echo Canyon. But her words faded away on the wind. Now I'm standing on the edge of Echo Canyon. Comes back to me again and again. This used to be heaven, the wide open space, and the sun's golden rays on her pretty face. But the endless horizon and the longing to roam led her far from these hills where we made our home. She said, I love you, love you, love you at Echo Canyon. But her words faded away on the wind. I'm standing on the edge of Echo Canyon, and the hurt comes back to me again and again. The mountaintops cry as the big lonesome sky stretches on and on. They're repeating to me, boy, you'd better believe that she's gone. She's gone. She said, I love you, love you, love you at Echo Canyon. But her words faded away on the wind. I'm standing on the edge of Echo Canyon, and the hurt comes back to me again and again, again and again at Echo Canyon. Oh, thank you, you, for the 2 roses. Thank you. Thank you so much, Maddie. I'm so glad you like my voice and the emotion. Now wait, I missed some comments here. Let me scroll up and see what people are saying. Oh, thank you, Kaylee, for the follow, and User for the follow, and Iona for the follow, and thank you, Zoe. I'm so glad you like my music, and Alexis, thank you. And User, another User, for the follow. Thank you, Zoe, for sharing the live. Thank you, Lydia. Thank you. Thank you, Carly. Thank you, Banana Shark. I love you too. I love all of you. So, so many people. I know I hate to go with so many people here. But it's getting late, and I don't want to, as I mentioned before, not everybody knows if you've joined me, but I do have long COVID, and which manifests as chronic fatigue. And if I overdo it, I risk getting post-exertional malaise. So Evan, I don't know if you know, but tonight I actually posted a video of that song. Okay, but since I got 2 requests, and it is a quick song, I will do this song because it's absolutely true. There are no lies told in this song. Okay, and it goes something like this, and there is a video. I just posted this tonight, so on my profile is a video. So if you like this song, even if you hate it, please like it, share it, and comment on it, and maybe it really will go. I want to go viral. I want to be famous, and all the online world will know what my name is. Like this, like this, like this, and then share this, share this, share this with all your friends. I'm asking you to make this dream come true. Then I'll be an idol. I want to go viral. I want to go viral. I want to go viral. Viral, viral, viral. Let's get into spiral. I want to go viral. Thank you, KJ, for the rose. Thank you so much. I think I messed that up, but, I shouldn't admit that. Artists should never admit, I've been told. Never admit when you made a mistake. Just keep going. But, I got nothing to hide. And this chord, I don't practice this chord enough because it's not used that often compared to other chords. It is kind of a basic chord, but it's called a diminished chord. There are several ways of playing it. Oopsie. And I don't have enough songs with this diminished chord, so Oh, thank you, Evan, and thank you, Emiliano. Wait a second, Evan. Please tell me what that is called, because this app I'm using, well, it's not the app, it's actually the TikTok Live Center, shows me the picture, but it doesn't tell me what it's called. So I want to be able to thank you properly. Let 'em cook. All right. Thank you for Let 'em cook. Thank you. I can't see your username. It looks like it's an emoji or a symbol. Thank you for the comment. I'm so glad you like my voice. So before I go, I can take any... If you have a question, maybe I can answer it. We can just chat for a few minutes. A speaking emoji. Okay. I'm so glad you found my live. Please, everybody, go to my website, SethHillaryJackson.com. You can download or stream my music. You can get my merch. Oh, thank you. Yoon? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you for the heart puff. So you can get my merch. You can sign up for the Seth Heads newsletter. Well, my whole life story, I'm doing that slowly but surely in my videos. I didn't mean to really tell my entire life story. I meant to tell my life story as it relates to music. But I've gone off on so many tangents that it's sort of turning into my life story. Oh, my next video, I didn't have time to make it today, but my next video is going to actually be the one to talk about when I started playing guitar. You know, I did talk about that. I kind of had a false start. You know, I wanted to play guitar when I was, you know, when I saw the Beatles. Oh my God, 400 viewers. Hey, Anita. 400 viewers, and I can't believe I don't want to leave with 400 viewers. I want to stay and play more songs for you all. So I you know, I saw the Beatles when they debuted on TV on this Ed Sullivan show, and it was like, I wanted to learn to play guitar. My parents made me wait until I was like 11, and I guess, you know, I didn't know why, but I guess it was because, oh, thank you, Addie, for the rose. Oh, 43 roses. Oh, my goodness, and another one, 44 roses. Hey, Fia. So they made me wait, and then they didn't really encourage me at all. I mean, I got these lessons. They sent me to get these lessons. They said, you know, practice. I didn't know what it was like. I didn't know what I was supposed to do to practice. You know, I'd have Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Stars. Well, da, 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 da. Okay, I guess I practiced it. I play it once, you know. Okay, I practiced, I guess. I didn't know how to practice. Meanwhile, you know, I had an older brother who played piano. And my mother wanted to play piano. She had no talent, but she had a piano. So my brother had talent, and he started playing. And she would sit with him and help him practice every day. And she would sit with him and go over it with him. But nobody ever sat with me when I practiced. And then, you know, my brother and sister would make fun of me. So I quit playing guitar for a long time. And my next video, I'm up to the point in my life where I actually got a guitar. You know, I liked Elvis. I never saw Elvis. I didn't go to a concert until I was 13 years old. And oh, Addie, thank you for. Is that a galaxy? What is that? That's not a galaxy, is it? It is a galaxy. You sent me a galaxy. Oh my God! Thank you so much. If that's not a galaxy, please tell me what it actually is. But it looks like a galaxy. That is so awesome. It is a galaxy. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Addie. I really appreciate that. So anyway, I got a galaxy. That makes me want to, I know, it's worth 1,000. That's amazing. So, as of now, thank you, Addie and Evan. You are my top gifters. And Isabella, because you just sent me a rose. Thank you so much. My 3 top gifters. I know you want more. It's just that my health has to take priority. I really want to keep singing. I really, really do. But, oh, thank you. I Lobe Monty Lopez. Thank you for the follow. So, anyway, should I tell you my first concert? You know, I hesitate to tell you my first concert because that could be used as like a security question. I'll have to remember not to use this as a security question. But my first concert, first of all, I was a huge fan of the Beatles. As I mentioned, I saw the Beatles. They did their debut on the Ed Sullivan Show, and that changed my life. I mean, it changed all of America, really. But I just couldn't get enough of the Beatles. But then the late 60s, I started getting into some of the, I guess you'd call it psychedelic rock, especially the Doors and Cream. And then the Doors did a concert in New York, and my brother got me tickets. I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. So I got to see the Doors. And it turns out that they released a box set a few years ago. And the concert I was at is included in the box set, but I have not bought the box set. Actually, the concert was, I mean, it was great, but it was kind of disappointing because, oh, Cassie, thank you for the rose. It was a little bit disappointing because it was short. Although when I look at the box set and it shows the list of songs, it's like, I remember this concert as being like 1 hour and 10 minutes and it was over. But I'm looking at the list of songs, it seems like it was actually longer than that. Maybe the time just went by so fast. But, you know, Jim Morrison was famous for his antics on stage, but at this concert, he just stood there. I don't think he budged the whole time. And, you know, Light My Fire, in the White Room, The White Room with Black Curtains. I think they may have done that song. Actually, I could check because the box set is out there. I could look what they did. Everybody was yelling for Soft Parade, but they didn't play it, so that was disappointing. But then, you know, he ended the show, or it was the last song, it was the encore or something, but they did Light My Fire, which is like the epic song. And there's that part at the end where he screams, fire! But he didn't scream. So that was kind of a letdown. But still, I got to see the Doors. That was great, you know. That was my first concert. And then I know they ended the final song. Maybe they didn't even do an encore, or maybe Light My Fire was the encore. But they ended with Soul Kitchen. That's how you knew it was over. You know, because the clock says it's time to go now is the opening line of that song. So either that was the encore or Light My Fire was the encore, or maybe there was no encore. Anyway, I'm so glad you're all here. I really hate to go with so many people on my live, but I will do another one soon. Again, I don't have these scheduled. I know, I don't want to be disappointed. It is for my health. Thank you, Emiliano. So please follow me if you're not following me already. Go to my, go to the link in my bio. You can follow me on all the different platforms and my social media, and you can go to my streaming and my website. And let's see, what else? And tell your friends. And watch my video. You know, I have this video I posted tonight of I want to go viral. So make it go viral. And I don't have these scheduled because of my long COVID chronic fatigue, but I just do it whenever I can. And I'm so glad you're all here. And I hope I'll see you again. And it's been so much fun, everybody. You all make me so happy. You know, Jess, I love that song. My second concert was Jethro Tull. I was really, after I got into those other bands, I was really into Jethro Tull for a while. They were kind of my favorite band for a while. And I'd still say my favorite rock album of all time is Thick as a Brick, but Aqualung is also like up there. But I'm a songwriter, so my main thing is songwriting. So, occasionally I can be talked into doing a Grateful Dead cover because I'm such a Deadhead now. I did try to learn Aqualung recently. It wasn't that hard to play, but it was hard to play well. And The Who was another one of my favorite bands. I saw them twice, actually. I saw them in 1976, right after, Quadrophenia. It was the tour after the Quadrophenia tour, and they didn't play a single song from Quadrophenia. My daughter just asked me that same question. She said a friend asked her if I like Fish. Fish is pretty good. I just started listening to them the other day because my daughter asked me about them. I don't listen to them that often, but they're good. I know people who like the Dead usually like Fish. Fish was inspired by the Grateful Dead, but they're really not the same. I just heard a live version of Bouncing Around the Room. That was pretty good. But anyway, what was I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. Somebody mentioned The Who. So yeah, I saw them in 1976. I didn't know this at the time. I read this recently, but the reason they didn't play any songs from the Quadrophenia album was because the previous tour was the Quadrophenia tour, and apparently they had so many problems with, there were effects and stuff that were state of the art that they used on that album at the time, and they tried to do it live and it was a disaster, so they didn't play any of the Quadrophenia on that tour. But like 20 years later, they did a Quadrophenia tour. I don't know how many shows they did, but they did one in New York, and I was living in California, but we were in New York. I don't think we went specifically for that, but I got to see them do the whole Quadrophenia album in New York at Madison Square Garden. So you've named several of my favorite bands. Anyway, I guess I'm going to go now. The clock says it's time to go now. And I really hope to see you all again. And thank you for being